Hello everyone, welcome to part 153 of Advanced Ecom series in Laravel 8. So we are continue working on the shipping module, and we have started in last video regarding shipping process. Okay, so we are working on the simple way in which we are going to integrate the country-wide shipping, and we have seen that we able to create the shipping charges table, and we able to import the list of country along with their shipping charges. By default we have set it INR 100. Okay, and in this video we are going to add the functionality for updating these shipping charges, so that we can update the shipping charge for any of the country. And along with this one, we will also integrate the status. We can make the active inactive status. Okay, so that we can make the status of any of the country shipping charge active or inactive. Okay, so why this is required? Suppose if you want to give the free shipping offer for any of the country, like if you want to give the free shipping offer for 2 days for India, or you can for Australia you want to give the offer for 2 days, you want free shipping, then at that time you will not remove the shipping charges, just you are going to disable the shipping charges. Okay, so you can disable the shipping charges for 2 days, and after 2 days you will enable the shipping charges once again, and your rate will applicable once again, the same rate will get applied. Okay, so in this video we are going to work on the active inactive status for the shipping charges and the update functionality for the shipping charges, so that we can update the shipping charges for any of the country. Okay, so let's start. First of all, we will open view shipping charges blade file, in which we can add the link for the shipping charges for updating the shipping charges of any of the country. Okay, here we will make sure the link for the shipping charges, this link we are going to create its route in our next step, but first we will add here, we will create the route like in admin edit shipping charges. After that we will also pass the ID of the country. Okay, sorry, not ID of the country, shipping ID we are going to pass. Okay, so shipping ID we are already having, and this shipping ID we are going to pass from here. Okay, so here we will close the bracket, we will do like this. Update shipping charges here. Okay, so we are going to check once. Here we can inspect like this. Here we can find the link is fine, slash admin edit shipping charges /1. Okay, and if you will check any of the other link, its ID will come up here, this ID. Okay, so you can see the 2 here, so that is fine. So now we able to integrate the link for editing the shipping charges. Now we are going to create this route. Okay, so this route we are going to create, so we will open web.php. Here we are going to create route after this one, and we are going to create the get post route this time. Okay, so both we are going to create route match, we are going to add get post, we are going to add like this, and inside this we will add edit shipping charges. Shipping controller edit shipping charges like this. Okay, so this function we are going to create in shipping controller, and here we are going to create this function public function shipping edit shipping charges, and here we will send the id, and from the id we are going to fetch the shipping details. Here we will take one variable like shipping details, and we are going to pick all the details from shipping charge. Here we are going to compare with the id, shipping id, first, and we can check once if we are getting the complete details or not, and also we can convert this one to array as well, and we can use here dd, that is the shortcut way of debugging shipping details die. Okay, so here edit shipping charges, that is fine, but here we are missing one thing, we are missing the id, so we will add the id as well in route. Okay, so make sure that you will add the id in route as well. Now we will click on any of the link. Okay, so let's click on the first link, that belongs to Afghanistan. So we click on this link and you can see we able to get the details of Afghanistan. Okay, we able to get the shipping charges, status and country along with created and updated. Okay, so we can open any of the country, like if I will open the India, here we will get the details of India country, okay, its shipping charges and other details. Okay, so this function is working fine. Now we are going to return these shipping details to the edit shipping charges page that we are going to create in our next step. So this one we are going to comment, and we are going to return view. We are going to create one page inside admin shipping folder. There we are going to create the page like edit shipping charges. And we are going to pass the shipping details. Okay, so the shipping details we are going to pass, and we are going to open sorry, we are going to create this page first of all. Okay, so ecom resources, views, admin, shipping, and here we are going to create this page. We are going to create like this. In Mac we need to create it like this, but if you are in Windows, you know how to create a new file. Here we are going to create touch edit underscore shipping underscore charges dot lay dot php file. Okay, so this file we can open now, edit shipping charges blade file. Okay, so now you can open any of the another blade file from the admin panel. You can open so that we want same kind of display, like you can open the brands and you can open the edit brand, this display we can get. Okay, so we can copy from any of the display so that we can get the complete display and we can make the changes in that. So I'm going to copy this one, add edit brand, so that I will get the complete admin layout along with the form. So we can copy, and after that we can make changes like shipping charges, here now we can add our whatever we want to add here, and we can do it like this. Okay, but right now we can just simply edit shipping form. Okay, so here is only one action, and we can remove the another one like this, and this one also. Admin, here we will use the same route. Okay, this one, edit shipping charges route. We will replace this one with edit shipping charges, and here we are going to make it shipping. Okay, shipping details we are going to make, as we are passing the shipping details, you can see. Okay, so we are going to use the shipping details here, id, and now here we are going to show the country name here, country, and after country we are going to show the shipping charges. First we will add the shipping charges here. Here we'll give the shipping details, and here we are going to give the shipping charges. Okay, so in the same way we are going to show the country as well. So what we can do, we can repeat this row here, and here we can give the shipping country. Okay, and here see here, just we want to show the country, we can't update, but just we are going to show. Okay, so for that we are not required all this, we just value is required, shipping details, and that will have the country. That's it, and this one is also not required. No, we can simply make it only like this. Okay, and here instead of title we just required it. Here we can also find brand must be not there, we copy from the brand page and it's not there. Okay, fine. Now we can go to shipping charges and click on any of the link, and here you can see the page is ready. Okay, so like this you can open any of the country for which you want to update the shipping charges. Like if you want to update the shipping charges for India, then you can open it as well. Here it is India, and here you can click on edit. See, this is not editable, but shipping charges you can update. Okay, so like this you can show, and so this is the form that you need to add. And now after clicking on submit, we want the post method to work here, that's why we have given the post as well. This is the get. Okay, so we have displayed the form with get method, and now it's the post, and so we will get the posted data here. So next thing is to get the data here from the form. Okay, once we will get the data, we are going to save it as well. Okay, so here in this form we are going to add the post method. Okay, so here we'll do like this. If the data is coming as post, then we are going to update the shipping charges of the country. We are going to get the data. First of all, we will check here whether the data is coming correctly, and if the data we are getting both the country and shipping charges along with the shipping ID, then we are going to update it as well. Okay, so let's see. Suppose we are going to update the shipping charges for India from 100 to 200, then click on submit, and here you can see the shipping charges we are getting 200. But here we also require the shipping ID as well, from which we can update the shipping charges, and for that we can add the input type field, or we can also get the ID from here. This is the ID that we can get. Okay, so ID is not required, just we require the shipping charges. Okay, so that is fine. So now we must update the shipping charges in shipping charge model. We are going to update. We're going to do like the shipping charge where ID we are already having $ID update, and here we are going to update the shipping charges and shipping charges we are getting there like this. Okay, so after updating the shipping charges, we will give the message here, and message we will give like shipping charges updated successfully, like this. Okay, so after this one we are going to return back the return direct. And this one we can comment. So now we are going to check here, going to refresh, send, and here you can see shipping charges for India is now 200. We can check here as well for India, and you can check the shipping charges is now INR 200. Okay, so we will display that success message as well. Okay, so make sure that we are going to display this success message here. We will give session put success message. We are going to display this message. Okay, so now we are going to update once again. We will update to 300, submit, and here you can see the shipping charge updated successfully. Okay, you can go to shipping charges, close. Okay, so it is coming again because here we need to forget this one as well. After success message we have displayed, we are required to forgot that success message as well. Like we can simply session forget success message so that it will not come again and again. Okay, like this. Okay, so here forget success message, session forget success message here. Okay, so here also, and also we will also forget here. Now it is fine. Now refresh, it will not come again. Now if you will edit once again, you can edit any of the country like Australia, shipping charges for 200, submit, and it's done. Now you can go to this one and it will not come again. Okay, so like this you can update the shipping charges of any of the country. Here you can see for Australia we have updated the shipping charges to 200. Okay, so now we will work on active inactive status of the shipping charges, and first of all we will give the ID and class. Here update shipping status is the class that we are going to use, and along with that we are going to give the ID and class as well. Okay, and for that we will make sure that here we will also add the ID. We will give the ID like shipping hyphen, and then we are going to pass that shipping ID like this. Okay, In both the cases we will do like this. Okay, so one more, we are going to give the shipping ID like this also, like we used to give to another as well, shipping ID, and here we will pass the shipping ID in this one as well. So the same thing we are going to pass here as well. Okay, so after this one, now we are going to add its script. Okay, so this based on this class, so we are going to update the admin script page, and here you can script of many of here, so you can see the update brand status. Okay, update category status. Okay, so in the same way we want the update shipping status as well. We can copy any of the status here, and we are simply required to add that. We will add at the bottom. Okay, so we can add this one. After this, here we can add update. Here we will add update shipping status, and here we are going to add update shipping status, and instead of brand ID we are going to add the shipping ID, but we can simply update the brand here so that we can update everywhere shipping ID like this. Okay, so now we are going to create the route as well in the same way, like we used to create the route for other for updating the status of other. Okay, in the same way we will do here update shipping status, and here the shipping controller will come, and here again the update shipping status will come like this. Okay, so in the same way like we have done for other, we can open any of the brand controller. We can just require the similar function here. We can just put this similar function here as well, and then we can simply update it to update shipping status, and we can update if there is brand, we can simply require to update. We will do like here. Okay, here first we will give here shipping charge. Okay, and here we are going to replace it with the shipping ID like this. Okay, so now it's fine, and also we need to do one more thing. We need to add in verify serious token. Here you can see we have added all the status here: update attribute status, update image status, update brand status, update brand status, update coupon status. Okay, now we are going to update the update here shipping status. We want to skip the CSRF token check here, but for front end make sure that for the security reasons we will not skip the CSRF token. We will not skip the security check at the front end, but we can do this one at the admin end. Okay, so now we will see that if we will able to do this one, we can able to disable the status of any of the shipping country. We will inspect it as well, so that if any error will come, then we can able to resolve it. Okay, so I'm going to disable the status for the Albania here. Let's see we able to do it. Okay, so no issue has come up. Okay, I think there is no issue will come, and we able to update the status as well. I'm going to refresh and we'll see its status is still disabled, so it is working fine. And you can check here as well, this Albania status must be 0 when we will click on refresh, and you can see the status updated to 0. Okay, so we can disable the shipping charges for any of the country. And now we will do the multiple, like we will disable the status for Australia, we can disable the status for Belgium, we can disable the status for Colombia. Okay, so many of the we can able to disable, we can disable the status for India. So let's see now. I'm going to refresh here, and you can see the status for India is still disabled. Okay, so we are instantly updating the status of any of the country with Ajax. Okay, we no need to refresh the page, and you can see here as well. Here you can see Australia status is now 0, Belgium status is now 0. Okay, so we can able to disable and enable status. Now if we want to make its status active, we can do it as well. Okay, you can see the Albania status is now active. You can go here, browse, and you can see the status is now 1. Okay, so you can disable, enable the status of any of the country. If in case you want to disable the shipping for any of the country for few days, you are simply required to make its status disabled. No need to remove its shipping charges, because if you will remove the shipping charges, then you may whenever you want to add it again, you may face difficulty that you may forget the shipping charges at that time. Okay, so you can update the status for the shipping charges country. Okay, so now it's fine. We able to do the edit functionality for the shipping charges. We able to do the active inactive status, and now it's the time that we can able to integrate the shipping charges, this simple way of shipping charges that I have explained to you, that now we can able to execute this one at the front end. So in next video we are going to integrate these shipping charges at the front end, at the checkout page. Okay, so stay tuned for that, and if you have any queries, you can surely contact me. Okay, then that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.